the Washington Huskies. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
I caught up with the Nittany Lions head coach before the game. He told me that this is new for the Big Ten. Obviously, these teams coming all the way to the West Coast. The travel is long. They've been putting some practices in place to make sure their players are moving, getting up early, getting prepared for this time zone challenge. They are going to try to perform at their best performance level today, but they put a ton of time and research and science into making sure the players are prepared to go. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it out. It's Wallace. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will go to work first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. And we've got a couple of guys, one on each side in this game, who will do everything you could ask of a tight end. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the ground, it's Wallace. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Now on first down from the 28. Looking for a man, it's Beck. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got a man. It's Peoples. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Quickly to the tight end. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
I know he's got the height and the weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They give it to him again. Could be an alley. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. The junior running back slow to get up. We hope this is just momentary. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on everything for us. The Nittany Lions back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Back to pass, it's Beck. Bringing the heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With that penalty, the offense is backed up, still second down. Looking to fire. Stepping to the right. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Looking for more room. Explosive plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
He's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Ready. Wide, 53. Wide, 52. Ready, go. Shift. Ready, go.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Williams. It's complete to the left. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Huskies come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Williams will pass. Looking to get it in. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down.
This defense impresses me. When they're in short yardage situations or when they're in goal line situations, they just seem to play tougher. They just seem to play better. They've got guys that get after the football. Now they're setting up 4th down.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Hey, if you're going to go for it on 4th down, if you decide to run the football, you've got to be sure up front that you're going to win in the trenches. They didn't get it done that time. They need to be more physical moving forward. They're going to try to do that again in the same type of situation in this game.
The goalpost breathing down their neck as they're backed up in their own end, starting the drive from their own 1. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. But a little time lets it go. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, an incomplete pass.
They've been able to put together nothing. Now 3rd and long from their own 1. Under fire. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
The Nittany Lions getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Beck. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. And that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
The short hands, it's Peoples. Still running at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
And that's a nice job by the offense. Now, I love when offenses can go 5 wide, spread the formation, find the matchup they want. This time, it's the running back turned wide receiver. They get him the football, and he does the rest and gets upfield. But nice job spreading the formation and really making the defense make a decision.
On the ground, it's Martin. Might have a chance. The 20, 10, touchdown, Penn State. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Out of the gun, they give to the back. There he goes! Bust through behind his pad. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. Play action with Williams. Fires to the big fella. Smashes ahead. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Handoff from the gun. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Might as well stick with him. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Huskies, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Williams gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 3rd down from the gun, Williams. Pocket breaking down. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Nittany Lions will get things going as their offense heads out to the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up in.
Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Beck. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. He's looking downfield to throw. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. The Nittany Lions will punt this one away.
Not a lot of good plays for third in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Williams on the play fake. Swings it out to his running back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. So now it's second and long. The play action fake. He makes the grab.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake, check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was two guys right next to him, so that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Penn State! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. There's still plenty of time here, but huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Here's Williams to throw. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for room, it's Martin. Turning it on! And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the offense gets to skip that area because it was a great job by this running back, making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on first and goal.
Looking to pass, it's Beck. Moving out to the right. And he's out of bounds, just short of the goal line, but are they ever in business now?
And they bring the blitz. I mean, you could tell. They want to make him feel uncomfortable as quick as possible, and you can see him. He takes off with the football, and they just trying to get to him, try to get him on the ground. But this defense choosing to blitz right now in this football game.
They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throwing, Williams. Finds his big tight end. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw and he needs a chunk play. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got it. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Back to pass, it's Beck. Under fire. Got rid of it just in time. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation. A beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Chains now on second and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Timeout taken here by the Nittany Lions. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Skips away from pressure. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And now the lead is even bigger. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Nittany Lions will line up to kick off and start the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Washington. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it, because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops. So this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Lined up in the gun, Williams on third down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. It's Williams again. Got it set up on the outside. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams. Here's a heat. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. And he's going to have to drive this ball into the teeth of the wind. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Hansen. Big collision there, and they'll mark him down after a 6-yard gain. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air, it's Beck. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On target. At the 45, on his way. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work.
I don't always have to push the ball down the field. I love when QBs drop back, look at it matchups. Oh, I got my running back. I think he can get the 1st down. Give him the football. Let him be an athlete with the football in his hands after he catches it. Nice job by the QB. Nice job by the running back.
What a job to lay out and make the catch.
The big fellow laying out. Look at that body control, using all that muscle, all that strength to lay out and make the big catch for his team.
Looking for room. It's Martin. Maybe some room here. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Nittany Lions kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Trying to get rid of it. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Running inside. It's Martin. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Penn State. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in this game. 3 of his 6 have come in this one. And he tacks on the extra point.
Penn State 31, Washington 3.
He'll bring it out. It's Washington. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Caught in the backfield, it's Moss. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Pinned just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short.
Go, go.
Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. Washington coming to the line with another first down. On the option. Now the pitch. He's guided out of bounds at the 41-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Williams looking for a man. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete to the right. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Here's Williams to throw. Big guy smells it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And with that stop by this defense, now I think it's interesting because obviously the scoreboard, multiple possessions, what I need to accomplish. Do you kick it now because it's a long yardage 4th down situation, or do you say, nope, I'm going for the touchdown?
They'll try to run it with Washington. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hansen. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. There's some room. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
He's brought down at the 33. Good enough for first down.
The Nittany Lions just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
Here we go. Ready. Blue, ready, 5. Blue, ready, 5. Ready, go.
Might as well give it to him again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Here comes the heat. Complete. He'll go out of bounds at the 38-yard line as this offense patiently tries to work the ball out of its own end.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I'll say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again. And a nice job slipping in the screen. Like, you got to know the situation when those pass rushers, Palmer, are going to come upfield and those situations when you can take advantage of the defense.
Yeah, I would love a David Pollock just running at me free and then finding a way to negotiate the throw around a guy that just knew he was going to be getting a sack. That feels so good. Complete the screen and keep the drive alive.